901 Bourbon King coming to you on the night. We want to show you how one of these good bottom shelf, off the shelf bottles that are very much worth it and a value purchase. You know what I mean? One of the ones that you can say, I'm not quite sure what I want. You know what I mean? I'm not quite sure what type of bourbon to buy. Let me see if I can find this particular one that the Bourbon Kings talked about. Well, this is one of them ones right here, people. This is the Early Times Bottled in Bond. It's important that it says everything that I just said to you. Early Times Bottled in Bond. And that's where we're at right now. This is a liter, you know what I mean? This is a 1,000 ml bottle. You know what I'm saying? Coming in around 35 and under.
Actually, I think it's cheaper than 35, man.
Yeah.
I think it's in the mid-20 range, you know. You can find it in the
Absolutely.
mid-20 range, so you know it's upper 20 range, you know, it's maybe $27, $28.
Make sure it's bottled in bond. That's the most important thing it is.
Bottom bond, sitting at 100 proof.
Yeah, blue label, blue and gold, you know what I mean, with some white writing on it. Sitting at 100 proof. That's the most important part about it, man. But this is some distinct juice that was so popular that one distillery sold it to another and allowed them to start producing.
Yeah.
So we're gonna come to y'all with this one tonight, you know what I mean? I feel like it's an excellent value pour and one of my real go-to bottles right here, man.
It's definitely a go-to. I mean, one of the budget bottle shelf bottles, you know, I mean, I went out of town seeing this, you know what I'm saying, for a good price, man. I mean, without a second thought, I grabbed about 2 or 3 of them.
Man.
I mean, yeah, without a second thought, man.
Absolutely.
It's that good, man. All right, so when I first tasted this, man, I mean, even though it's sitting at 100 proof, but it has so much deep flavors.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Beautiful
Initially,
color.
I say this, you know, it was early in the game, so I say about like 5 years ago, roughly 5 years ago, I compared it to a Stag Junior.
I agree. I can see that.
Yeah, I compared it to
the
a
amount
Stag
of
Junior.
flavor you get out of it at
Yes.
100 proof.
Yes.
Man, it is truly one of those ones, man. As we say, it's one of those ones, man. Like I said, this is a bottle that I would not hesitate to really take with me if I was going to visit somebody or going over somebody's house for a get together and whatnot. This is a bottle I can put in the middle of the table and say, look, let's just have at it, and everybody wouldn't be any complaints about it. Nobody would say, oh man, what kind of garbage whiskey is this? No, sir. This is great whiskey at a very reasonable price. And I think everybody that's interested in bourbon or, you know, on their bourbon journey should definitely have a bottle of Early Times Bottled in Bond in their collection. I think it's that good. It's
Very good juice.
that good.
Very good juice.
Did you just taste it?
I did.
Damn, man.
I
Didn't even
did.
nose it. Didn't even worry about nosing, huh? You
No,
know
I
what they
did,
good,
man.
huh?
I mean, the reason why I had to go
It's all
and
good. Let me not be behind, man. I'm sorry.
Now go ahead. So the reason why I taste it because, you know, so like I said, early in the game, when I initially got into bourbon and really started appreciating bourbons, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
They was telling me about Early Times, you know. I had a Stag Junior. Now, thinking about Stag Junior, to me, at that time, you know what I'm saying, they were really hot, you know what I'm saying? I mean, they were so hot that it was difficult for me to enjoy the flavors of it, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it burnt me down, you know what I'm saying? It was like throwing me in a fire pit, you know what I'm saying? It had so much heat on it, you know. They were coming in like 130 proof, you know what I'm saying? 128, somewhere around there, but they were high proof. You know, I mean, I liked them, but I couldn't enjoy them like I wanted to.
right.
But when I came up on this Early Time, it had the same profile as a Stag Junior, but it didn't have all the heat. It had the flavors, but not the heat. So I can enjoy it without it burning me down. And that's why I compared it to a Stag Junior.
Absolutely.
Now, I'm not going to go so far as to say it's a Stag Junior killer.
Nah.
I would never say that.
Nah.
I really hate saying that, you know what I'm saying, that when people say they found a bottle that's a Stag Junior killer, or this is a Blanton's killer, or, you know what I'm saying, this is a George C. Stagg killer, you know what I'm saying, it's different, you know what I'm saying. Each bottle is what it is.
Absolutely.
If it's a Stag Junior, it's a Stag Junior. You looking for a Blanton's, get a Blanton's. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say like, oh, you're doing just good, you know what I'm saying, we're getting a Ancient Age, it's the same juice as a Blanton's. No. It doesn't taste the same.
Absolutely
It really
not.
does.
Absolutely
Get
not.
what you want. Get
Same
what you
mash
want.
bill. Absolutely.
Same mash bill, but it is not the same. It's really not.
By the color alone, though, man, I kind of equate color sometimes if I'm not sure of it, I can look at the color that they're giving me and kind of equate somewhat what I get to expect with the flavor. Now, that doesn't hold true every time, but you know what I mean? This is a good example of one that does, though, because they didn't cut this down to 100 proof. I guarantee you, it didn't come out of the barrel at 100 proof. So they watered this down and get it down to 100 proof, you know, dead on the head. And man, they did not sacrifice the flavor, man. No water comes through, no any of that. And like I say, it's definitely a premium bottle and bond for me, man. Like I say, the only one I would put above it, especially the price point, and now that I'm tasting it right now, would probably be my JTS Brown, and I think they'd be neck and neck, man. Neck and neck.
JTS Brown.
Yes, sir. Always gonna come back to that. That's my base, man. That's my base. You always gonna come back. When you're talking to me, it's gonna come back to a JTS Brown, man. But
all right. So you're saying this? So this is the early time they cut down to 100 proof. So what do they make that is not cut down to 100 proof? What do they make this?
It depends because this bottle right here was produced by Brown Forman. This is a Brown Forman product here, but they sold the recipe to Buffalo Trace, and now 1792 produces this bottle. That's what we were saying about this is such a good recipe, such a good mash bill, that literally a distillery sold the whole recipe to another distillery and allowed them to produce it now. Sold the branding, sold everything about it to a whole nother distillery, man. This is literally one of those ones, man. It can cross over between one. And it's such a good product, such a mainstay. That, I mean, I feel like they can't mess it up. It's that good.
I hope they don't.
It's that good. It's that good. Like I said, this and that Dickel Bottle and Bond and that JTS Brown, these are literally, I mean, outside of maybe a E.H. Taylor, but I mean, like, those are literally, when I think about a Bottle and Bond, these are my mainstays, man. Dang. Those are the ones I think about, and I'm like, man, every time. Every single time. Every time I walk in the store, I see one. Let me get it.
Hey, now you mentioned, man, Dickel Bottle and Bond, and that's a legend right there, man.
Oh, absolutely.
Man,
one whiskey of the year. And this could definitely, I'm sure, in the last 10 years or so, this bad boy right here is definitely placed. I guarantee you it's been in the top 10. It's sitting at mid $20 to $30 a bottle, man. It's excellent juice in there, man.
Good juice.
Excellent juice.
Good juice. Yeah. All right, so if I was to rate this, what would you rate it, Jason? Go ahead. You go ahead.
Price point. If I'm putting the price point in there, and I'm saying, man, 7.8. 7.8. That means well above average, man. Well above average. Not a bottle that I would have, man, I wouldn't have any problem drinking this every day as a daily drinker, no matter the temperature, no matter the weather. You know what I mean? I wouldn't have a problem getting after it, man. Because it's good juice, man. And I'd be happy to introduce somebody who hadn't had it before. I'd be happy to bring that bottle and slide it across the table and tell, hey, y'all try this. I would be excited. I'd be excited to see their face, man, when I pull that early times out, man. I'm that confident in it, man. I love that, man. I love that juice.
Hey, I'm glad you got confident in it. All right, so if I was a rating, okay, nose is good. Nose is very good. I didn't go through the flavor profile, nose profiles with you. It's kind of hard to pull out. I mean, really, I get ethanol on the nose, to be honest.
He's a little far in the game right now tonight, y'all. It's okay.
Yeah.
Let's get this bourbon steward. Let's see what he can pull out, man.
Maybe vanilla, molasses and molasses, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? It has good nose on it, to be honest. I mean, it's not the best nose, nevertheless.
Absolutely.
It's decent. You know what I'm saying? The flavor profile, you definitely get oat, you know what I'm saying? Brown sugar, molasses. I mean, all those deep, dark flavors that you would expect from the color that you actually see in the whiskey.
Absolutely.
It's there. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you know what I'm saying? If you was to take a Stag's Junior and drop a couple of ice cubes in, maybe, you know what I'm saying, a little bit of water in, you probably would end up with this. Maybe. I haven't tried watering down Stag's Junior.
Right.
I may try it, but
absolutely,
I just ain't put water in whiskey in years, you know. I know just how to do it. But it's definitely good. It's definitely good. For the price, like I said, you know what I'm saying, between $25, $30, if you lucky, you might get a 750 milliliter, you know what I'm saying, for a mid-20s to $20. It's kind of hard to beat. It's really, it's kind of hard to beat. I would push it up there to a. Ooh.
Think long, you think wrong. Let's go.
Hey, no, I
Let's
gotta
go.
think long on this one, man.
Let's
You know
go.
what I'm saying?
Let's go. You ain't gonna hurt their feeling, baby. Hey, that's a mid-30 bottle, man. You ain't gonna hurt their feeling. Hey, go get it. Budget bottle. You better go check it out.
It's a good budget bottle.
So what you got? What you got? Rated.
Okay, I'm with you. 7.8.
There you go.
7.8. I mean, for the price, it's hard to beat the flavor.
Absolutely.
There is one that will be a little bit cheaper that had just as much flavor, if not better flavor.
What you got?
Benchmark Foolproof.
I would say that this is actually better than the Benchmark Foolproof. But now the Foolproof's 125. So we'd have to compare it to a Benchmark Bonded or something like that.
Okay,
I think it get outclassed simply off the proof. And I'm gonna be honest with you, tasting it right here, right now, I think it actually tastes better than the Benchmark Foolproof.
Hey.
I think so, man. Because that is wonderful at 100 proof, man. Smooth, great finish, you know what I'm saying? Good mouthfeel. Hey.
Well, I take that back. I retract what I said.
No, please don't. Please don't.
No.
Please don't.
You made a valid point. Benchmark is at 125 proof,
Right.
and this is just 100. So I retract. So it's a little bit different classes, and there are. But this is definitely good. If you see it, if you don't have it, buy it, try it. Hey.
Buy it for a friend. Absolutely. Buy it. Hey, this one of them bottles you can say, hey, man, I thought about you. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't quite sure about it yourself, man, you can pick this joint up and say, hey, yeah, man, hey, I thought about you, man. I got you a bottle, man. You can go over there and pop it with your friend. And I guarantee you will not be disappointed. You'll be, you know what I'm saying, going back trying to get another one, man. Because, man, this is definitely one of them ones, man. I don't know if we touched on it in our previous, value bottle episode, but, man.
I can't remember if we did or not. I don't think we did, man. I think we forgot it.
I forgot just how good this thing was.
It is, man. It's wonderful pour, man.
Yeah, let me get back in here, man.
Go ahead, man.
One little more sample, man.
So you got anything else, man?
Nothing else. Appreciate y'all tuning in.
Yeah, as always, make sure you like, share, subscribe. Hey, leave us a comments, man. Have you tried Early Times?
Absolutely.
Let us know. What you think
What's
about
your thoughts on it? Absolutely. And on our platforms, man, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook.
Hit us up.
Hit us up. Leave us some comments. Like, share, subscribe. Get us in this algorithm, man. Till next time.
Cheers. All right, let's
Less stress, stay blessed, baby. Next time.
Yes.